jumping back into it. Right, let's go. So divided by 2, but this is 2 to the power of what? 2x to the power of what? What power is understood there? 1. Excellent, right? I'll put in that one time. So this will be equal to 12x to the power of 5 divided by 2x to the power of 1, right? What do we do now? What is the next step? We divide in the whole numbers. 2 into 12 is, and what do we do with the powers of x when we are dividing? Subtract. Excellent. So this will be 5 subtract 1. This answer will be 6x to the power of 4. Right? Everybody got that here? Proper thing. Right?
Morning.
Online. Morning.
What time
if you got this.
What I miss so far?
You miss nothing. We know that. Not a thing you miss. I only seen 2 people online raising their hand. What go on? We didn't do our homework. All right, Chelsea get.
Nah,
Okay,
I get that one on point, sir.
Nice. So we move in. Right. There was a question like this above that we did before you left last week, right? So you can cross multiply here. Everybody agrees? So let's go. This will be 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 16 is? Everybody did this? Or you all multiply across and then divide it? You can do it so. You can do it so.
Multiply across and then divide.
All right, well, let me do it so since we did it so. To see, we probably didn't. So if you multiply across, right? 4 multiplied by 15 will be what? 60, right? So this will be 60x divided by 5 by 16 is what? 80. 80x, right? So what these zeros cancel, x into x cancels. What this will be? 2 into 6 is 2. 2 into 8, sorry, 2 into 6 is 3. 2 into 6 is 3, and 2 into 8 is, so this answer will be 3 over 4, right? Raise your hand if you get this. You look at this on your hand, you know? But you understand it now? You could have, so this is an alternative method, right? It's a fraction, so we could have cross multiplied, right? Okay? So watch it. 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 16 is 4. Then you can say 5 into 15 is 3. And then x into x cancels. So what shall you get? 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. And then, well, 1 was here also. So 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. Same thing, right? Cross multiply. Cool? Everybody good there? Moving good piece. All right, let's go. Right. So once you are doing a fraction and they want you to simplify, you have to invert what you are dividing by and then multiply. Everybody good there? So let me go. This will be 5p over 2q multiply. I'm going to flip what I'm dividing by, right? So this becomes q over 4p to the power of 2. Right? Everybody good there? Right. So when you are dividing fractions, right? I'm going to give you a note. All right. Let me give you a little note here. All right, this is our Q, right? All right, note. Right, so it's like, look at this, it's change, it's keep, change, flip, right? Okay, keep, change, flip, right? So watch it. Right, keep, change, flip. So if I'm dividing A over B divided by, let me say C over D, right? So you're going to keep keep, right? And this you're gonna change, right? And this you're gonna flip, right? Keep, change, flip. Cool? So watch it. It will be A over B, multiply, the division changes to multiplication, and then flip D over C. Cool? Proper thing. So same thing here. Watch it, sister. Keep, change, and flip. Okay? Keep, change, flip. Right? And then you can proceed to multiply like normal. Right, Christian? Multiply like normal.
Write down note fast, quick.
Of course, you have to write a note. We ain't playing. So I had that. I didn't unpause it, but let me just redo that. I'm redoing it, right? For the recording. Right, let me go. Right. So we could cross multiply, right? Meaning Q into Q is 1, right? Okay. Then this is P to the first power. P to the first power into P to the second power will give me P to the first power. You simply minus the powers, right? 2 minus 1 will give me 1. Right? Everybody good there? Then you multiply going across. So this will be 5 multiplied by 1 will give me 5 over 2 multiplied by 4 would give me 8. And then we have P to the first power. Everybody good there? So this here is your final term. 12, yes. E to the power of what? 8. Everybody good there? Or you need me to write workings? 5 plus 3 is 8. Cool? Divided by 2a to the power of 2. Right? What do we do next here? So what it will be? 6a to the power of 6. Excellent. Because 8 minus 2 is 6. Raise your hand if you got this, please. Online. Well, it killed me online. Or somebody put a little camera. When I watch this laptop here, I only seen blanks, blankness, ghost I see,
So you can repeat again, 6.
2 into 12. Watch it here. 2 into 12 is 6.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Right? And then you're minusing the power. So you're doing 8 minus 2 to get this 6 up here. Right? Cool?
Okay, yes. Yeah.
Right, let you go. So is this ready? Right. We're working out the numerator, right? So let me deal with the whole numbers first. 5 by 3 by 2 is what? 5 by 3 by 2 is?
30.
30. And then let's deal with the x's, right? What powers of x's are we adding? 2 plus 1 plus, excellent. Powers of y. What are the powers of y? Right, so there'll be y to the 1 plus 3 plus 1. Excellent. Over, right, 2 multiplied by 10. 20. Let's deal with the x's. What are the powers of x here? 1 plus 2. What are the powers of y? Everybody good here? Who getting problems here still? You get this, Nathan? Yes, right. So let me go. This will be 30x to the power of. We could cancel these zeros here one time, So I just put in 3, eh? So I just put in 3. So this will be 3x to the power of 7, and then y to the power of 5 over 2x to the power of and y to the power of. Everybody good here? Let's deal with our division now, right? So I'm leaving same 3 over 2, and then I'm dealing with the x's now. So this will be x to the power of 7 minus 3. Everybody good there? And this will be y to the power of 5 minus 5. Are we good there? So let's go. I'll even 3 over 2 as 3 over 2. And this will be x to the power of 4 and y to the power of 0. But any letter or number to the power of 0 will give me any letter or number to the power of 0 would be equal to
Sir,
0. 1.
I get lost there. You see
This
that
will
back?
Be
I
one.
had it.
Tell me when you get lost, sister.
I had it 30 over 20. But you see
Right.
that when I don't even I had like x6 or some kind of thing. So I was supposed to take it away.
No, you didn't add these ones. Look here, this is x to the first power. That's how Chinese get these things wrong, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, remember these
you know
1
what I do?
powers. Y to the 1
It
power.
looked
This
like
is
a multiply. I wasn't supposed to multiply, I was to add the powers.
yeah, you have to add the powers, correct. Right, everybody good there?
So I know where I went wrong. I was write the corrections. I took a screenshot and write the corrections, okay?
All right, no problem. Write this down, guys. Any number or variable, letter means variable, right? Variable to the power of 0 is 1, all right? So if you have like 89 to the 0 power, this is equal to 1, right? If you have y to the 0 power, this is equal to 1, right? So this y to the 0 power will be 1, but 1 multiplied by anything will give you that thing itself, right? So y to the 0 power is 1, and when you multiply it by 3 over 2, x to the 4th power, you'll just remain with that, right? Now, I'm not coming down here, man, so I just writing it here, so I wouldn't have to go on the other page, right? But I don't want anybody practicing going across with their equal signs. Always come down with your equal signs. Are we clear?
So what is that? A power of 0?
Yeah, look, I ain't completely 0 here. That's now 0. I didn't completely O. Let me write it better. That's now. Power of 0. Right, so this will be 3 over 2 x to the 4th power. Everybody good here? Right, so let's run back through this. We multiply the whole numbers first, which is 2 by 4 by 2. We got 16. Then we add the powers of x. We add the powers of y. We added the powers of z. So this will be 16x to the power of, help me, quick.
8.
8. Right, 16x to the power of 8. Y to the power of
5.
z
5,
to the power
yeah.
of 8. Proper thing, right? Now,
Yes, sir. I get
this,
that.
very good. This one here, I told you all that the power outside the bracket must be multiplied by every power within, right? So in reality, this is actually 49 to the power of 1. Everybody agrees? So you have to take that one and multiply it by a half. Cool? Over 36 to the power of 1, which is within the bracket here, and you have to multiply by the power outside, which is a half. Okay? Everybody good there? So this will actually just be 49 to the half power over 36 to the power of a half. Now, the power... Right, so the power of a half, note, write it down. Note. So guys, anytime I give you all homework and you bounce up things that we did not do as yet, you can always just research it. So you probably just ask Google, what is the power? What does the power of a half mean? And you will see that it just simply means the square root.
Sorry, that's why the square root.
Nice, very good, Ryan. So the power of a half means square root, right? So watch it here. So this will simply be the square root of 49 over the square root of 36, right? What is the square root of 49? That's food. Square root of 49.
7, not 7.
7 over square root of 36.
18?
No, 6.
6.
Right? That's it there. square root of 49 over the square root of 36, it would be 7 over 6, right? So we're dealing with division, right? Now, I tell Ola I hate this division sign. I tell Ola I hate this division sign, right? So I am putting 4a squared b to the third power O in brackets to the third power all over 16a to the third b to the fourth. Now, here's something, we cannot start to work this question until we get rid of that bracket. And we multiply the power that is outside the bracket by every single power within, right? Note, please write this. Note, multiply the power outside the bracket by every power within. Okay? Every power within. So point to note. What is the power of 4 here, by the way? I didn't see no power. What power is understood here, guys? What is the power of 4? What power is 4 raised to? There's no power here. So what power is 4 raised to? 1, yeah. Or don't be afraid to say it. I ain't gonna bite all in, right? 1. Okay? So there we go. Four, 1. Now it's gonna be 1 multiplied by 3, because that's the power outside, right? A to the power of 2 multiplied by 3. Cool? B to the power of 3 multiplied by 3. And I still have to divide by 16, A to the 3, B to the 4, right? Let's simplify the numerator. All this we had to do before we could proceed with the question, Right. So this will be 4 to the third power. Could somebody tell me what 4 to the third power would be? 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4, right? So here what I'm going to do, right? Watch what might make it easier. This is 4 to the third power, right? This will be A to the, everybody go there? B to the 9th all over. Now what's something? 16. 16 is actually 4 to our power. Four multiplied by this what? Yeah, where I get 5 from? Yeah, because it's power to our power, we're not adding. Very good. Okay, so 16 is 4 to what power?
2.
2, excellent. To the second power, right? And this will be A to the third, B to the fourth, right? This presents an easier question, right? If I write 16 as 4 to the second power. Yeah, you do thing. Right, so what do we do with the powers of 4? What do we do with the powers of 4?
Scroll up.
Yeah. What do we do with the powers of 4? Subtract. So what will it be? 3 minus 2. What do we do with the powers of A?
6 subtract.
Powers of B?
9 subtract.
Everybody good here? I find like all them talking. I'm all frightened this morning. Believe I had that record and I could have paused. Give me the final answer here. 4 to the power of 1, which is just 4. A to the power of 3. B to the power of 5. Cool? Everybody good there? That's your final answer. Raise your hand if you got this. I now see it. Same time you saw it, I saw it. Right, so going back through this. Right? It's be kind of good enough. I was going to run it over for the students probably who didn't catch it the first time. Right. So we needed to work out 9m to the second power n to the third divided by 3m n to the second power. So I did 9 divided by 3. I got this 3 here, right? Then I did m to the second power divided by m to the first power. the power of 1 is understood here. Okay, so you do 2 minus 1. Then you do 3 minus 2 for the power of n. When I work this out, I'll get 3mn multiplied by 2m to the second power n to the third. Right? So let's work here now. What will we get? Talk to me. 6. I hear 6. M to the what? 1 plus 2. Excellent. N to the plus 3. Everybody good there? Powers of 1 are understood here, my children. Power of 1 is understood there. Right? So this will be 6m to the power of n to the power of 4. Boom, bang.
So when you're doing multiplication, you're taking away.
Just, you have to be thinking for this one, right? They ask you to solve for n, but it's indices basically, right? So the first thing I want you all to note. 1 over 4 can actually be written as 4, to the power of negative whatever power is underneath here. So this is the power of 1, right? So it'll be 4 to the negative 1 power, right? So when you have a fraction as 1 over 4, you can write it as that number that's in the denominator position to the negative power, right? So if it's 4 to the 1 power, it becomes 4 to the negative 1 power. Okay? So I can rewrite this equation as 4n divided by 4 to the third is equal to 4 to the negative 1 power. I rewrote 1 over 4 as 4 to the negative 1 power. Everybody good there? So watch this. If I'm dividing these two things here, right? My bases are the same. So what do I do with the powers? Subtract. So it'll be n subtract 3 is equal to 4 to the negative 1. Now, once you have 1, 4 here and 1, 4 here, you can come to the conclusion that the powers are equal, right? So in a situation like this, the powers are equal, right? Okay. I don't think anybody was able to figure out this one. No? I don't mind you would not have been able to. She helped you. Nice. So I can just put therefore n minus 3. Therefore, n minus 3 is equal to negative 1. Right? What do we do now to find n? What are we moving? We want to find n. What are you moving? When you carry 3 on the side, what are you doing with it? N is equal to negative 1 plus 3. N is equal to 2. Everybody good here? Write it, because I'm sure a lot of us did not get it. We just write in our note here, right? So an algebraic fraction is a fraction where the numerator and or denominator contains algebraic expressions. LCM, the lowest common multiple of 7 and 6. I didn't know what LCM mean. Yeah. Lowest common multiple is a number that both 7 and 6 can go into. The smallest number that both 7 and 6 can go into. That will be 42. Right? 42. Okay? Everybody good there? So watch it. 7 into 42 would be what? 6
6.
Then you're taking that 6 and you're multiplying it by the numerator here. So this will actually be 2 multiplied by 6. That number is 12. That number comes here. Okay? Then you're going to add, you bring down the add. 6 into 42 would be 7. You take that 7 now and you multiply it by the numerator here. So it'll be 7 multiplied by 5, which will give me 35. All right? I'm going to erase these arrows now. All right? So you can now add the numerator. 12 plus 35 will give me 47 over 42 is my answer. Or you can write it as what? 1 and 5 over 42. Okay? That's how you do a normal addition or subtraction. Subtraction is the same thing as this. It would have subtraction in the middle here. Cool? So write this down. So we're going to do these on top here, right? Right. Write the following as a single fraction in its lowest term. All right. Write all of these as a single fraction, meaning that you have one denominator. Right. The first thing you have to do, just as you will do a normal fraction question, is you need to find the LCM of 4 and 3. Right. What's this lowest number that both 3 and 4 can go into? 12. Excellent. 12 is your LCM. Right? Everybody good there? Mr. Christian, you good there? 12 is your LCM, right? What do I get when I say 3 into 12? What would I get? 3 into 12 is 4. Then I'm going to take that 4 and multiply it by the numerator here. Okay? So I'm going to write it down here. It's going to be 4 multiplied by x minus 2. Soak that in there. Everybody good there? Same thing on the side. 4 into 12 is, I'll bring an only plus sign in the middle, by the way. And then I'm going to take that 3 and multiply by the numerator above there, which is x plus 1. Right? Soak it in for me. Right? See if you understand this line. Everybody good here? Can you all get rid of the brackets here? You all know what to do to get rid of the brackets? What do I multiply 4 by? And then 4 by?
2.
Negative 2. Excellent. So this will be 4 by x is 4x, and then 4 by negative 2 will be negative 8. Right? Plus, let's work on the second one. It will be 3 by, and then 3 by?
3 by 1.
3x plus 3 all over 12. Right? Which terms and well numbers can add or subtract here? What we adding or subtracting? 4x plus 3x, and then you have negative 8 plus 3 all over 12. You can only add or subtract what kind of terms? Like terms. Excellent. Excellent.
So where get that 12 from?
All right. Where I get 12 from for real? That's supposed to be 4x. I erase it now with coffee. Right. 4x plus 3x would be negative 8 plus 3. Negative 8 plus 3. If I also
That would be negative 5.
Thank you. All over 12. Could I say 7x minus 5 is 2x? Who did that? Raise your hand if you did that. Teacher. Now you do? Oh. I'm not going to say I teach. So you cannot do 7x minus 5. That would be totally wrong to write, okay? So let me say, let's try E, please. Find your LCM and look, you can work the same process right next door. Done? What is the LCM of 3 and 5, which are my two denominators there? Boom, that was
15.
15. So I enjoy no arrows again. Wait, boy, my battery gone die. Hold on, battery. Thank you.
5.
3 into 15 is 5. I'm going to take that 5 and multiply it by x minus 3. Cool? That's 1, right? Bring down the minus sign. There's a minus sign in the middle there. Yeah, remember, Mr. Man? It's a minus sign, right? 5 into 15 is 3. I'm going to take that 3 now and multiply it by the numerator here, which is x minus 2. Everybody good with those steps?
Yeah.
I draw that line in the middle here to partition this. Right, so let me go. This will be equal to, what are we multiplying 5 by, my children? 5 by x and 5 by
3.
2. So let me go. 5x minus 15 minus 3. This is negative 3 by x, then negative 3 by negative 2, right? So negative 3 by x will give me negative 3x. Everybody agrees? Right? And then we go in negative 3 multiplied by negative 2. And negative multiplied by negative is a 3 2s are. I see what's my day, Jenny. You had positive or you had negative?
I had negative.
Look, somebody online saying negative. A negative by a negative is a positive, right? So watch it. 5x minus 3x would give me 2x. Negative 15 plus 6 will give me negative 9. Ooh, I didn't put the over 15 here. Right? So this will be all over 15, right? You know what mad people let's do at this point? They can say, wait, boy, 3 could go into 9. They will say 3 into 9 is 3 and 3 into 15 is 5. You cannot do that, right? You cannot do that. We have a minus in between these two terms here. So if you are dividing it by 15, it will be 2x divided by 15 minus 9 divided by 15. The denominator here needs to be divided by both terms on top. Both.
So we
Both
could
terms.
try next one.
No, not this one. This one a little harder. Let me do it, right?
So I get that same thing.
Right, well, big up yourself, sister. You come here to work, it's action time, Right? Guys, I'm going to pass a new policy in this class. I don't like how I don't see you all, I want to pass a new policy in this class. If you don't have a camera, don't come my class. Well, you're going to lose all my Form 5s. All. Because all my Form 5 classes don't put on their camera. This is 3 Form 5 classes and none of them that's put on their camera for online. None. Probably 1 or 2 children. Right, let go. You all see now where these denominators are? You all seen it? This denominator here is y. This denominator here is y minus 2. Right? In order to get the LCM, when you have a denominator like this, you can simply do y multiplied by y minus 2. This entire term here creates a term that both y and y minus 2 can go into. Right? So watch it. If I say y into this entire thing here, right? It's like the y's cancel are gonna do it in red. So it's like the y's cancel and you remain, that's outside, and you remain with y minus 2. You're gonna take that y minus 2 now and you're gonna multiply it by 3. Right? You see this y minus 2, you're gonna take it here, multiply it by 3. So watch what it will become. This will be 3 open brackets y minus 2. Everybody with me on that step? I created a term by multiplying the two denominators that both y and y minus 2 can go into. Right? So what you are going to do, check back the video if you need to see it like a second time, but I reason this now, right? So I reason this because I'm going to do the next side. Right? Good. We got the first term there. I bring down the minus sign in the middle. Watch it. I bring down the minus sign. Okay? Now, I'm going to take this y minus 2 and I'm going to divide it into this entire term underneath here. You know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen, guys? This y minus 2 is going to cancel. What would I remain with? That y now is going to multiply by, boom. So you're obviously with me, right? So 2 multiplied by y will just be 2y. Everybody agrees? Going to erase the arrows now. If you all need to go and see the motion over, you all could always just check out the video, right? Okay? So this is what I have right now. So let's simplify, right? 3 is going to multiply by y, and 3 is going to multiply by 2. So what will we get? Minus all over y by y minus 2, right? Close bracket. We leave the denominator as it's right because that denominator was my LCM. Leave it as is, right? So 3y minus 2y will give me 1y or just y. So it'll be y minus 6 over y by y minus 2. Cool? Talk done or no? Talk is done, right? So what would my LCM for this one be? A, right. So you realize the A was the second fraction, but that's okay. We would put A in front, right? So A by A minus 3. Everybody good there? Yeah. So A minus 3 into this entire thing would leave me with A. You take that A and multiply it by 2. So you'll just get A by 2, which is simply 2A. Talk to me. All right? Talk to me. Everybody good there? Yeah. Bring down the plus sign. A into this entire thing is the A's would cancel it, not the A in the bracket. The A's would cancel. Then you take A minus 3 and you multiply it by 3. So we have 3 by A minus 3. Raise your hand if I got this step.
Yeah, I get that part.
Nice. Let me go. So this will be 2A plus 3 is going to multiply by both A and both negative 3, right? So this will be 3A minus 9 all over A by A minus 3. What are the only things I can add above here? 5A minus 9 over A by A minus 3. Where do you understand? Show me tell me where I went wrong. Okay, let me do it over because it wasn't on the camera. It wasn't on the recording, right? Saying it again, so in case you're going over the recording, right? So I'm going to take this A and I'm going to divide it into this denominator here. It's like the A's cancel. You remain with A minus 3, you're taking this A minus 3 and you're multiplying it by the 3 above here. So if I say A minus 3 by multiply by 3, I can't put the 3 in front because multiplication is commutative, right? So you can say A minus 3 multiplied by 3, or you can say 3 multiplied by A minus 3. My LCM here, as I was saying before, would be 3n, and watch why, right? And n could go into 3n. If I say n into 3n, it's like the n's cancel. Everybody good there? That's fine, guys. Right. It's like the n's cancel. Clear? Then I'm going to take the 3 now and I'm going to multiply it by 2m. So it's going to be 3 multiplied by 2m. Everybody good there? Bring down the minus sign. I reason these arrows, right? I just drawn it for you all to see it.
So I get that part there, that 3 multiplied by 2m.
Right, so there we go. Then it's 3n into 3n would be what? What do you think? 3n into 3n would be?
So the LCM is 3n?
Yeah, it is. It is 3n. What are you saying there, Selena? 3n into 3n is?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh.
But let's say 1. I did say 1.
1. 3n into 3n is 1. So it's like 1. I'm writing it out, but you know, anything multiplied by 1 is that itself. So it's like 1 by 5n. Cool? So 3 multiplied by 2m will give me 6m minus 1.
So you get that 1 again?
3n into 3n is 1.
Oh, Okay.
So it's like 3n into 3n is 1. You take that 1 and then you multiply it by the 5n. Cool?
Yes, sir.
So to be 6m minus 1 by 5m would just be 5m all over 3n. This will give me m divided by 3n. Simple as that. Right, so a linear equation is an equation where, you're right, where the highest power of the variable is 1, right? So a linear equation only have variables where the power is 1, right? Example would be like,
Trying to see the screen.
you know, see, I had to leave and come back. Anybody else not seen it?
Yeah, I seen it. You probably had to leave and come back.
Yeah, that's just how to leave and come back. Right, example is like 2x plus 3 equals 7. Right, like if you have 7x over 8 is equal to 2, these kind of things, right? There's one variable, well, the variables that are there, the power is 1, right? These are linear equations, right? So we're gonna jump into this question here one time, right? Say that again, so, hello?
Could go up a little bit, please.
Go up. Which part,
Yeah,
right?
on the note.
Yeah, go ahead. So this is just like some general steps. General steps to solve. Right? So if we have brackets, the first thing will be to simplify both sides. Come on, you all right? Of equal sign, right? Simplify both sides of equal sign. That would be like to remove brackets. Right? Simplify fractions. Right? Combine like terms, these kind of things, right? Combine like terms. Okay, step 2. Move variables. So you move all variables to one side of equal sign. Right? So it's like, oh God. So it's like all variables on one side, all numbers on the next. Right? And then we need to isolate variable, right? Isolate variable. Right, which means to divide divide. Add, subtract, divide, or multiply to leave variable alone on one side of equal, equal sign. Equal sign. Right? Right, so that's just like 3 mini steps there you could use when you had to solve these things, right? Everybody still writing? Right. So we have this equation here. Anybody have any idea what they think we should do here first?
The underneath first 3 by 2.
Say that again.
The underneath first 3 by 2.
Right. Well, you basically need to look at here. Simplify fractions. If you have any fractions, we need to simplify, just like what we were doing above, right? So let's do it. Right. So there'll be 6. 6 is my LCM. So watch, I put in 6 here, right? So let's go. 3 into 6 is 2, right? What am I multiplying that 2 by? The numerator. So it'll be 2 multiplied by the numerator, which is 2x minus 3. So, Katin.
Sir, go over that.
3 into 6 is 2. You're multiplying 2 by the numerator here.
Because you can't multiply the x and them on top.
Which x and them on top? Watch it. Watch the arrow. Follow the arrow. I'm going to do the arrow in red, right? I'm going to say 3 into 6 is 2.
I not even seen an arrow.
You see an arrow I just draw there?
No. Let me log out and come back in, but I not see no arrow.
Everybody else see the arrows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me log out and come back in.
All right, no problem. Right? And then whatever you get, it will be multiplied by 2x minus 3, right? Who could tell me what we do next?
Now see the arrow, sir.
Right. So, next is going to be 2 into 6 is, and that 3 now is going to be multiplied by 5 minus x, right? Which is above here. Okay?
Sir, I get kind of lost there, right? Wait. The LCM is 6, so you're taking the 2 from what on the right hand side here?
No. 3 into 6 is 2. You're taking the 2 now and you're multiplying it by the numerator here. Then 2 into 6 is 3. You're taking that 3 and multiply by the numerator of 2 here. So you bring down the plus sign in the middle. And it's
just like what we were doing just now?
Yeah, the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the same thing. Everybody good here? Who doesn't understand? Everybody good here, right? And this will be equal to what? 3. Excellent. Excellent. Everybody good here so far? Stay with me. Right? So because we have a single denominator on the left-hand side, I can't move that single denominator. So when I carry 6 to the side, it's like it's being divided on the left. So the opposite of divide is to, right? So I carry 6 to the right and multiplying it. And next step I want to do one time is I'm multiplying 2 by this and then 2 by this. We need to get rid of these brackets, right? This is supposed to be 3. This, no, here's supposed to be 2. The next one's supposed to be 3.
So I was going to tell you that nobody wanted to start with. I don't know.
Now say it. So the pace my brain has been moving at sometimes I'm saying it correct, but I'm writing it down wrong. Right? So there we go. 3 by 5 and 3 by x. Okay? Everybody good there? So there we go. Give me the first line here. What is it be now? 2 by 2x would be?
That will be 4x.
4x. 2 by negative 3 will give me negative?
Negative 6.
6. 3 by 5 would be?
15.
And then 3 by negative x will be negative 3x.
Yes.
And this will be equal to 3 multiplied by? Sokatin and talk to me. Who lost?
Now you understand, sir.
Right. So let me simplify, right? So everything right up here now, watch it. We say simplify fractions, we say remove brackets. These are the things you need to do in step 1, right? And then we're going to combine the like terms, right? Let's combine the like terms. So our combining the like terms is going to be 4x minus 3x. Remember, this 3x not going over no equal sign, eh? So it doesn't have to change from minus to plus, eh? And then this will be minus 6 plus 15 is equal to 18. Right? Everybody good there? 4x minus 3x would be?
But the 18 came from 6 trees are 18. Did it come from that?
If what?
If the 18 came from 6 trees.
Yeah, 6 trees are 18. Yeah, correct. Right? So this will be 4x minus 3x, which will give me x, just x, negative 6 plus 15.
That will be a negative 9.
No, positive 9.
What's it? Oh, negative
Right.
and a
You have to minus, but you always keep the sign in front of the larger number. So you keep the sign in front of 15, right? And this is equal to 18. What do we do with the 9 now? And what to do with it when you carry there? X is equal to 18 take away 9.
Take away.
Right? What x will be? X is equal to 9. Right? Copy it down, ask it. Same thing like what we do above, where we pull in our LCM, right? What is my LCM here?
6.
6. So there we go. 2 into 6 is 3. You're taking 3 and you're multiplying it by x.
So that
Right?
will be 3x, sir.
3x is here. Everybody good? Who's
Yes.
lost?
Yes, sir.
Right. So we go in. This one is actually very easy, yeah? That's all right. It's a little bigger. Right. 6. 2 into 6 is 3. As I say, 3 multiplied by x is 3x. 3 into 6 is 2. 2 multiplied by x would be
2x.
2x. And this will be equal to? What is this
5.
equal to? 5, right? So 6 into, well, not 6 into, 6 goes over here. And what do we do with 6? Multiply. 3x plus 2x will be how much? X. So 5x is equal to 5 multiplied by 6. Everybody with me? 5x is equal to
30.
30.
So x is equal to 6, sir?
Of course.
Proper thing.
Proper thing, boy. Proper thing, sister. There we go. So you carry 5 here. What do you do with 5? You're dividing it, right? X is equal to 30 divided by 5. X is equal to 6, right? Okay?
The
What else
bracket.
did you get rid of first? The brackets. Excellent. So 2 by x and 2 by... So let's go. This will be 2x minus is equal to 5 over 2. Don't get frightened when you see no fraction. Eh? You know you have to carry this 2 here first. You cannot interfere with this 2. You have to deal with this 2 first, right? So 2x will be equal to, what do we do with this minus 2 when we carry to the right? Opposite of minus is to add 5 over 2 plus 2, right? What do you get when you do 5 over 2 plus 2? Anybody? 2x will be equal to, nobody work it out?
I saw 5 over 12.
You saw 5 over 12? Well, what do you get when anybody work it out? 5 over 2 plus 2. Okay. So we will get 5 over 2 plus 2 is 4.5. You're going to carry this 2 here. Do the opposite of multiply, because multiply is understood in between here. The opposite of multiply is to divide. X is equal to 4.5 divided by 2. Right? Send this down. Right. So 4.5 divided by 2. 4.5 divided by 2 will give me what? What y'all getting there?
225.
225, you sure? That's something wrong.
4.5 divided by 2.
225 flat?
Yeah, 2.25.
2.25.
Yes, I get it. 2.25, yeah.
2.25
You on the
is
calculator?
2.25. Yeah.
Because so half is 0.5.
2.25.
You get
Right?
2.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we had 25 cents that quarter.
Yeah. Right, let me go. What is the LCM here? I want to show you all something with this question. What is the LCM here?
35?
35, okay.
35 cents.
35, right? So let me go. 7 into 35 is 5, right? 5. And then you multiply 5
7
by
what?
7 into 35 is 5. You're multiplying 5 by 2x, right? Cool? Then you
Wait,
bring
I did it different way. I put 2 5x.
2 5x here. That's nothing. You put 2x.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't
I
really do them brackets thing because
that's
I just
nothing.
yeah.
That's okay. 5 into 35 is 7. Then you have 7 by x. I just put it in bracket to show that that's what we multiply, right? This is equal to 12 over 35, right? Everybody good there? So what the next line will be? Y'all got this? 5 by 2x will be what? 10x minus, well, 7 by x is just 7x. Now this 35, I can carry this 35 here and do what with it? Well, it will cancel out. Yes, very good. It will cancel out. But what I kind of there and do not initially? What am I kind of there to do? Multiply, right? Okay, let's carry this. Right. Send you down. Right. So this will be equal to 12 over 35 multiplied by 35. That's basically what's going on here, right? So like the 35's cancel, so it just remain with 12. 10x minus 7x is how much x? 3x is equal to 12. What do I carry the 3 here and do with it? Divide. So x would be equal to 12 divided by 3. X is equal to 4. Everybody good there? Boom, bang.
That's now so let me do that last part of the correction.
So you might go first.
So meaning ain't nothing there. So mic off.
Sorry about that. I don't know when I mute. I didn't mute that. I don't know, I just mute. Right. Right, so let me go. 5 by x would be 5x. 5 by negative 3 would be negative 15. Negative 3 by x would be negative 3x. Negative 3 by negative 2 would be positive 6, right? I'm flinging this 15 on the side one time. What do I do with this 15 when I carry there? Multiply. So this will be 2 multiplied by 15. So 5x minus 3x would be 2x. And then negative 15 plus 6 would be negative 9. And
That's
this would
all right,
be
sir. 3x. Right, 2x.
Yeah, this will be equal to 30, right? So you carry the -9 here. What do you do with the -9 when I carry there? Huh? Right, excellent. We're going to add. So you didn't make that mistake this time, right? So 2x will be equal to 30 plus 9. 2x will be equal to, all of my working here, correct? 5, negative 15, right, 9. So this will be 39. So 2 divided by 39, x will be equal to 39 divided by 2, sorry. And that will give me what? You're getting something 0.5, what? 19.5. And that is the end. Now we'll stop there now because it's 11:53. So we'll stop there, right? Now I actually want you all to go and research factorization, please. Okay? Come here with some knowledge on it now. That'll be excellent if you all could come here with some knowledge, right? Research factorization because that is a monster that we had to hold on. You know that. I see you smiling. Do it already. Yeah, factorization is a monster we had to hold on. So you all research it now, please.